Hello, local Belleville residents, and happy Thanksgiving. This is Anaya Felder here with your local Belleville News with Naya podcast. Today, we will be meeting with a family that has been considered a pillar to our community. All across town, you see their names on a Main Street building, street signs, vehicles, and listed as a sponsor for our local community events. You might even catch their construction company working on buildings around town. The Belleville Independent has described the Davenport name as being synonymous with giving, showing that there is more to this family than just that name alone. Which is why, today, you will be meeting with both generations of the Davenport brothers to learn more about their family history and their giving spirit. First, we met with two out of the original three Davenport brothers, who founded Davenport Brothers Construction Company, Inc. in the year 1979. Was the Davenport family origins always in Belleville?
No, our family and all of our relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, all still live in Woodbury, McMinnville, Centertown, Tennessee. Our families, mom and dad came up here. Few aunts, few uncles came here to work in the factory in the late 40s. Everyone went back except for my mom and dad and us, and we stayed here.
What was your upbringing like in Belleville?
Well, the upbringing in Belleville started for me. I was born in '55, and earliest I can remember 1960. Transferring from Tyler Road, we were in Van Buren Township. Mom and Dad came up here from Tennessee and worked in the factory. So at an early age, we was on Tyler Road. Then we moved to Bemis Road in Sumter Township. So we were there probably 1960 and been there ever since.
Just to add to that, and that's where we grew up at, and we've been there ever since.
How did you guys begin giving back in the city of Belleville?
Because we have young kids at the time when we first get married, and you start having young kids that are involved in sports, and they're in little league, they're in a lot of different things. So as time went on, you're just starting out, you're struggling in life and so on, you can give a little bit. And we chose that it had to be someone who's local, and it has to do with kids.
This past spring in April, all three of the original Davenport brothers, you guys were honored in Belleville High School as distinguished graduates. What did it take to reach that level of success?
I would say, first and foremost, hard work. We were raised in a Christian family. My parents, my mom and my dad both instilled a hard work ethic in us. We were taught at an early age to help.
Very appreciative. This is our home, this is our community. But I'm thankful that someone else thought that much of us. I don't know that we think that much of us. You know what I mean? Our job is to work hard, and that's what we do. And just try to do the right thing in the community.
How was your family introduced to construction?
I graduated from Belleville High School in 1980. We started working together. We had some skills and things that we had gotten from working for some other construction companies, and we kind of all three just put that together and started working together.
And Steve, you said your introduction to construction was different. How so?
Shortly after graduating high school, Brother Harlan, older brother, just got out of the Marines. At that time, the Vietnam War just got over with. And so we were working for the Akrons, which is also local here in Belleville, that we started construction on the trailer park, Belleville Trailer Park.
Both of you, as second-generation Davenport brothers, what do you feel like your upbringing here in Belleville was like?
Well, I'm the oldest of five, and so back in the early 80s, from what I remember, it didn't seem like a struggle. But looking back on it, with Dad working all the time, we were with our grandparents a bunch. They had to earn everything they got. But we never noticed that it was different. We went to school every day because we were told to go to school every day. We did our homework because we were told to do our homework. And when Dad said, "Get up and go help me do this," we got up and helped him do whatever we had to do. So we were outside playing. We got ourselves in trouble because there was 3 boys that are close in age, and it was a normal upbringing.
Yes, so to go off of that, our granny and grandpa was a large part of our upbringing. Our dad worked daylight to dark to grow what you see today. Everybody thinks it's an overnight success. It's really not. It took 40 years for them to get where they are. Hard work, dedication, all that good stuff. Our mom worked nights, so that's why granny and grandpa were always involved. Our parents never missed one of our sporting events. They were always there to support us no matter what.
How did your father and uncles instill the values in both of you of giving back to your community?
Well, we had to get up in the summertime and go to work every day with them. So we got to see how they worked together as siblings, and they showed us that you're not going to sit around and do nothing all summer. You're going to go to work.
Yeah, I've been working with Davenport Brothers ever since I was 11 years old. I ran my first project when I was 18 years old. They taught me if you work hard, you're honest, you'll grow, and you'll become whatever you want to be in life.
Joe, with you being the one second generation brother here who currently runs the business, do you feel you do things differently from your dad and uncles?
So, yes and no. I try to keep the values that they've created in this company. But what I'm doing a little bit differently, building a team around me where they really cut, and I can grow the business now. In the last 5 years, we've grown 3 times.
Both of you, do you feel like this company has solely led to your family legacy, or do you both think there are other factors that have contributed to it as well?
I would say it's a part of it, but solely no. I think what it is we're good people. We're giving people. If somebody ever needs something, and people in the community know that if they need something, they know who to call. They call one of us if they need something, if they're in a really bad place or time or just anything in general. They know that they can call us, and we would do whatever we can to help them out.
A lot of that too comes from past generations as well. Everyone learns from people before them. Yeah, they have a company in town. A couple of the plazas or the couple buildings in town have the name on it, but that's not. It's not who they are. That's not who they're trying to be. They're buildings for other people. They're houses for other companies that are in Belleville trying to help the community be better.
And with holiday season being right around the corner, how does the Davenport family continue to want to give back to our community?
Well, we're going to a fundraiser tonight for the school district. There are community food banks around that we've already contributed to, but that's not because the name is on the building. It's because people are in need, and we have the ability to give to other people. It's not all about philanthropy and giving money back to everybody else. It is how can you make people feel comfortable. We can try to keep most of it private, but we will keep the Winterfest. We do a lot of fundraising for that and give to that for sponsorships to keep the Winterfest going for the holiday, and also the Lake Fest. We like to give to each year so the community can enjoy it all together.
Well, thank you guys both for coming in today. Such interesting history from the Davenport family. We appreciate everything they have done and continue to do here in our community of Belleville. With Thanksgiving being here, that doesn't mean our giving back to the Bill segment will be ending. We will be continuing this segment into the Christmas season, so stay tuned and catch it here. Later on this week, join us at the Diamondback Music Hall to say our final goodbye to fall with their weekly line dancing lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.